So what I'd like to look at is what is damaging the DNA. Because if our body's designed to heal itself, why isn't it healing? It's because of the genes. It's because of the damage in the DNA. So what causes damage? 92% of DNA damage, we are told, is caused by a mineral deficiency. There's a book called The Calcium Lie by Dr. Robert Thompson. It's a fascinating book. He's a medical doctor, was about to get out of medicine because people weren't getting better, so he decided to do a nutrition course and his eyes were opened. 92% of DNA damage is caused by a mineral deficiency. What really opened Dr. Robert Thompson's eyes was that the food we eat today does not have the nutrients in it that it used to have. 80 years ago, it had twice as many nutrients as it had today. In fact, some figures are showing 80% more nutrients. And it's the mineral deficiency. So what causes the mineral deficiency? Well, if the soil's deficient, the plant's deficient, and the people that eat the plant will be deficient. So why is it deficient? Every step we should be asking why. It's because the same crops are grown year after year after year after year. When a crop goes in the ground, it's taking nutrients out of the soil to be able to grow, to be able to produce the corn or the apples. And if you don't replace those nutrients, then the apples and the corn, they don't have the it's basically minerals that they need. So when the person eats that plant, they're not getting the minerals that they need. An organic farmer will always feed the soil between crops. And they'll feed it mostly with compost. And we'll talk about compost a little bit more later. So mineral deficiency, soil's deficient, plants are deficient, people will be deficient. Let me give you an example. One organic tomato will give you 9 times the iron of a conventionally grown tomato, because organic farming feeds the soil so that the plant is nourished. But what's also happening is people are taking things that are leaching the minerals out. Caffeine. Caffeine does a couple of things. Caffeine disrupts the neurotransmitters in the brain, and we'll look at that a little bit more, I think, on the Wednesday lecture. And that's why people feel good when they have a cup of coffee, because it causes a crisis response. It disrupts the neurotransmitters. But what I specifically wanted to look at regarding minerals is it takes the minerals out, especially calcium and magnesium. And bones and teeth are deteriorating far too young today. Mineral deficiency is the caffeine's taking those minerals out. You see, it's a toxin to the body, and so the body gives it minerals to calm it down. But because it disrupts the neurotransmitters in the brain, it causes some damage in the DNA. So you can have a couple, both having a couple of cups of coffee a day, maybe a Coke. What do you have here? Dr. Pepper, maybe chocolate. If this is happening day after day after day, then that couple will conceive and have a child, and that child can have a tendency to autism, attention deficit syndrome, because they've been born with a gene that has disrupted the neurotransmitters in the brain.